It's the National Football League on EA Sports, where we'll see which conference reigns supreme tonight. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Detroit Lions, and it's all up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. Good to be in the booth with Greg Olson. I'm Mike Tirico. Greg, this is a passing league. You know that from your days. It's evolved even more into a game in the air. And boy, do we have a couple of quarterbacks who know all about moving their team via the pass.
Yeah, and I think
so pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time. Number 1 overall pick in 2016 leads him out, Greg. It's quarterback Jared Goff.
you see Jared Goff now taking the field, and he's coming off one of the best seasons of his career, and he's certainly quieted a lot of skeptics around the league, Mike, and leading this Lions team to the NFC Championship just a season ago. He has his eyes set on taking that next step, and a strong performance here certainly help him achieve that goal.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. From the gun, it's Goff. It is caught left side by St. Brown.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Right back to St. Brown. They connect again. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll find Montgomery out of the backfield. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. First carry for David Montgomery. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
One more time for Montgomery. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. On play action, Goff. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag.
Value three, set.
On second down, Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face third down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. This throw taken in by Amon-Ra. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And this will stay a scoreless game.
And that's just a tough way to finish off what was a good opening drive. And obviously, as a kicker, you have to have a short memory. But you can bet he'll be thinking about that one the rest of the way.
First and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. He'll get this complete. That's the tight end, Noah Gray.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
That's on the tackle, Jawan Taylor. Off the play fake, Mahomes. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
We met with them the other day, Mike, and the offensive coordinator, he went out of his way. He was adamant that they felt really good early in this game. There was a lot of things on this opening script they could do to attack this defense. Well, needless to say, I don't think giving up a sack on the first play was what he had in mind, and now they face a second and long. They got to get back on track.
Third and long for Mahomes. A throw on the run is complete. It is a gain of 17 by about the length of the football. They've got the first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down. I don't mind the play call, Mike. We've seen him on this possession have a lot of success through the air. So now you try to change it up and think the defense is selling out to stop the pass. Just try to sneak a draw in there. Not much luck. They're able to take it down for a loss.
And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's complete to Rice. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. They'll run the sneak. And he's going to have the Chiefs' first down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches. Now the former rushing champ, it's Kareem Hunt. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. DJ Reader, as usual, from that interior spot with the play. Here's a run with Hunt. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down. On the ground, this is Hunt. Mark him right on the 15, and the march continues. That is a 1st down picked up on the ground. Now, a carry for Hunt. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So that'll do it for a fast-moving 1st quarter of play. What will the 2nd quarter have in store? This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. They'll try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. They'll try to run this one in. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. They'll go with the sneak. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Chiefs. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Craig Reynolds to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Lions offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a 1st down. They'll go play action with Goff. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll break until he gets to the 38-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Williams in motion. Goff with the give to Montgomery. He'll work forward to the 40-yard line. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Goff to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
The Chiefs offense ready for their 2nd possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. They'll look to pick up the pace. Mahomes now on 2nd down. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And It wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he'll take this ahead to the 43-yard line. Big lineman Aleem McNeil ends the play there. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Just a great individual effort, and when you have a guy that can win his one-on-one matchups, now it becomes less about who's blocking him and how do we block him. Expect the offense to make some adjustments, because right now, one-on-one, this defender is going to win every time.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. That is intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing here is Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll be taken down.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over. Now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig?
It is brought in the end zone. Tim Patrick. Touchdown, Detroit. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. So, here comes the kick. Set to take over once more. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they... 1st and 10. Play action here. Mahomes. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
So they're implementing a cover 2 system, and what that means is on the back end, Mike, your 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. They got to cover from the middle of the field all the way to the sideline. So they got to have range, they got to have great instincts, and then when they get a chance to get their hands on the ball, they got to be picks.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. Goff. Over the middle. He's got St. Brown. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Patrick motioning here. Goff to throw on first down. This one caught by Patrick. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. From the gun, it's Goff. It is caught left side by St. Brown. The Lions call their first timeout. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. On first and 10, here's Goff. That pass caught by Amon-Ra. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. A second down throw for Goff. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Here's the third and final timeout for the Lions. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Goff to throw. That's over the middle. Taken in by Laporta. And the Lions are going to have a first and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Two yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Tim Patrick. Touchdown, Lions. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will move out to a 14-7 lead. Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for first and 10. They go play action with Mahomes. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. They'll put this one down at midfield. Here comes a 60-yard attempt. And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. So we've reached halftime here at Ford Field, and the Lions have the lead. And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And the turnovers have really been the story here. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27. Second down and 8. On the carry is P-Rock. And he'll take this to about the 28. That's Carlton Davis bringing an end to that one. Here's 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. Here's Mahomes. That's taken in. And he's going to have the Chiefs' 1st down. They convert in style. Huge play on 4th and long. Mahomes back. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. Well, they weren't going to get him the 2nd time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Zadarius Smith, the linebacker, in on the stop. They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down. To throw is Mahomes. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring it down. So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 32 yards. On 1st down, it's Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Throwing, Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A run up the gut with Montgomery. And not much there. Down to about the 13. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. That is caught by the tight end. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Chiefs offense headed back to take over once more. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
Finding yourself down here multiple scores in the second half, the defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
Down the left sideline. And he's just a couple short of a touchdown. We'll mark him out at the 2-yard line. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. 2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He keeps it, and he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Kansas City. That's his 2nd touchdown tonight. Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs draw closer here. It's 21-14. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's Goff. This one caught by the back, out of the backfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
We see so many wide receivers in today's NFL that almost resemble more of a running back style. When they get the ball in their hands, not only are they able to pick up big yards, they're able to fight through tackles and make people miss. That's an element that a lot of offenses are searching for. Takes a lot of pressure off the quarterback.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Goff. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Now, Goff. Coming across the field, it's St. Brown. And he will score. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Pacheco. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. A run, it's P-Rock. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Now Now Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on downs. Goff going to get this out to St. Brown. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's a handoff to Montgomery. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Goff to throw. This one caught by Pat. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Throwing here is Goff. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
What really stood out to me, Mike, was the body language of the middle linebacker prior to the ball being snapped. So often we see the guy who's blitzing, they get a little antsy and they tip their hand. But that wasn't the case here. He times it perfectly, nobody accounts for him, and he comes away with the sack.
Quick throw here is complete. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. Williams in motion. They'll go play action with Goff. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the 4th quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
Working the right side, taken in by Rice.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion. So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away. Great job by the defense here, quickly realizing that this was going to be a draw. They're not caught off guard thinking that they're defending the pass. They're able to not only get in there for a stop, but they're able to take them down in the backfield for a loss.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On the ground, Montgomery. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. One more time for Montgomery. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is 3rd down. From the gun, it's Goff. He'll send it downfield for Laporta. Brian Cook there defensively to knock that one away. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. He'd missed twice already, but this one goes through. And the Lions will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Chiefs offense ready for this next possession. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Mahomes. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Straight ahead, it's Montgomery. What a run. He brings it to the red zone, taken down inside the 20-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Here's Montgomery. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. And now at 152, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Bates' kick is good. And the Lions will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Hardman now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Chiefs offense ready to get back to work. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They go play action with Mahomes. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.